Alright, HadesOmega here. So this is what I got going on today. I got a JNS Engineering sidestand or kickstand foot here. So it's a bigger foot. I used to actually have a JNS Engineering the bolt-on sidestand foot. This is the weld-on one. So and it was it worked great, you know. It keeps but you know, I will admit that that the DR650 has a good side stand. It's nice and beefy. It's not like a doesn't have a peg leg like a XR side stand. So I mean, it's pretty good. Look at how beefy it is. They even put like a support for it. So but like you can make it better. If you ever tried to park your bike on like the sand or anything, there's a chance that you know the foot will go straight through the sand, and then your bike will be taking a nap. So so that's why you put these. You find a rock or something, or you put one of those. What is it? You get one of those little things, those plastic feet, and put it on the ground before you put your bike down, so it doesn't sink into the ground. But with this, you don't have to do that. It makes it bigger. So yeah, so I might as well just do a little review on the bolt-on one. So the bolt-on version, it bolts. There's a hole right here, and this is where it mounts. And it fits in here, this little recess, the recess right here. And then you kind of get a zip tie, and then you bolt it on. But yeah, so why don't I have it anymore? Well, I lost it on Route 66 somewhere in like Arizona or California. It survived LA to Barstow to Vegas. The problem I was having with it is it kept on coming loose. It kept on coming loose, and it was it kept on hitting stuff, and it got all bent and stuff. So that was one of the downsides to it. So that's why I decided, hey, I'm gonna go get the welded one, the one that you weld on. So this one is the bolt-on one is aluminum, and this one is steel, so you can weld it on. Because I think I'm pretty sure the side stand is made out of steel on this guy. So there it is. So yeah, I had the JNS Engineering one for many years. I think like 2 years or something, and it was great. I liked it. But it would come loose after a while, and you would have to tighten the screw. And then what I should have done is I probably should have replaced the locking nut. The locking nut probably got old, you know. It didn't last forever. And yeah, it just kind of fell off the bike on the freeway or something. So there it is. So let's go take a look at it. Alright, there we go. So that's what's in the package. I honestly don't remember how much I paid for it. It wasn't a lot. I think it was around $20. I'll put a subtitle about how much it cost, like right here in the video. So here's what you get. You get a sticker, JNS Engineering. Get the foot itself. There it is. Nice unit. And it looks like we will have to paint it. Yeah, it's not painted or anything, of course, because you got to weld it on first. So I will be painting it. I think I will be painting it the same color as the side stand, aluminum color. And this is the instruction manual here. So it's a 1996 to 2016 DR650. Yeah, we haven't really changed the DR650 since that time. Look at that, 1 decade and the bike hasn't changed. At least the side stand hasn't. Weld on side stand foot pad installation instructions. So 1, remove paint and other contaminants from area to be welded. Okay. Position the JNS foot pad as shown. Tack weld and check for any interference with swing arm before fully welding. That's a good idea. And paint any exposed metal after the weld has cooled to prevent rust corrosion. There you go. So it's pretty simple instructions. That's kind of what I had envisioned. I think I will be I'm gonna clamp it onto the foot, I think is what's gonna happen. But yeah, so there it is. So I have my handy Harbor Freight MIG welder here is what I will be using, hiding down there, so I have to pull it out, and I'll be welding it to the bike. So at least this way, I like to try this one out. I think this one will be a lot better than the bolt-on one. I won't have to worry about it breaking or anything. I mean, not breaking, but yeah, one, it'll be stronger, it's steel, and two, you won't be able to lose it as easily unless the welds break off or something. I don't know. Yeah, but that, if the weld breaks off, that's on me, man. I will admit my welding skills are not the best, but I can tack weld. Tack weld. Or fully welding. I wish they showed it what it looked like, but it's fully welded. But so supposedly it's supposed to be like this. I guess it's supposed to stick out more on the front than the back. So and I guess if it sticks out in the back more, it's going to hit the swing arm, and that's what we don't want. So I don't know, hit the swing arm? How? Let's take a look at the bike. There's no way that thing is gonna hit the swing arm, man. Look at that. Well, I suppose if you put it the wrong way, yeah, if you put it in the wrong direction. If you have it the way that they have it in the manual, I don't think you'll have a problem with hitting the swing arm. So, all right, I'll get it tacked up, and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, so I'll do a little test fit here first. So supposedly it should be something like that, I guess. Yeah. So I've got to try to hold it up there somehow and tack weld it. But so first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like a wire brush and wire brush the edges here of the side stand. And yeah, and then I'm gonna see if I can clamp it down on here somehow. It's gonna be something like that. That's what I'm thinking. And I guess you can weld it any way you freaking want, but I highly suggest you don't do it like this because one, well, that's not the way it's supposed to be, and two, it'll probably hit the swing arm like it says it will. So yeah, I think it's got to be like this, or close to that, like the picture, basically. So yeah, pretty much almost the end. Looks like there's like a 1 millimeter gap. All right. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go clean the side stand first with this wire brush and drill. Yeah, so make sure you wear safety glasses. I am wearing safety glasses. These wire brushes like to throw the wires out. You get the idea, right? Alright, so I've gone ahead and cleaned it, and I've used these plastic clamps. Probably not good that they're plastic, but it should be able to hold it on long enough where I can tack it, and I can take them off. But I've kind of like I trying to got it on there the way I want it. I think it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little bit of a gap. It's supposed to stick out a little bit in the back, and yeah, so. That's kind of how I want it, and I've had to use 2 clamps on each side to hold it on. So here goes, and tack it. Alright, there it is. So I managed to tack weld it onto there. It's on there. I don't want to press on it too much. And I can get rid of the clamps. So now it says, yeah, I know my welding skills suck ass, dude. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack it a couple more times, like here, all around it, and then I'm going to actually try to weld it. I'm going to attempt to weld it. That's what I'm going to do. But it looks like it clears just fine. So we'll go ahead and finish welding it up. I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, there it is, still smoking. So it definitely, it's not a professional job. If you want it to look good, make sure you have some decent welding skills, which I don't. I don't know why it's smoking here. It's not like I've welded anything up here. It's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, so there it is. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's hot. That was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's. I'm pretty sure that's on there pretty good. I'm gonna try to tack weld a little more on the back, and I think that should do it. Maybe weld a little more here. I'm using a lot of metal, man. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it up, and I'll let you know what it looks like. Final product. Okay, there it is. There's the finished product. I can't even see the stock side stand anymore. Maybe I should have been getting in here a little bit more. But it's time to break out the grinder and clean it up. Yeah, so, yeah, well, it looks like it's definitely one side stand now. Yeah, it probably made it a lot heavier because, one, it's a steel foot pad, and I put my welding sucks so much, so yeah, yeah, all I can say is that HadesOmega is not good at welding. I had to take a welding class or something, or I had to get better equipment, I don't know. Yeah, I think I do have to take a welding class. This is horrible. It's like I've never seen welding this bad before. All the splatter and everything. Yeah, so I think I'm going to hit it right here again one more time. And then I'm going to clean it up, and then I'm going to get the grinder out and try to smoothen it out a little bit. Alright, HadesOmega out. Alright, HadesOmega here. So there it is. It's the finished product. This looks fucking horrible. But I got my die grinder here. So I want to go clean it up a bit, and I think this should be good. I guess at least I can feel good that I did it on my own. Like honestly, I could have probably just taken my bike to a muffler shop, and they'd probably do it for like $10 or something. I'm not gonna lie, they probably would. But there's a welding shop here that they like only charge like $60 minimum to like weld stuff. So I was like, I'm sure a muffler shop would do it for like $10 or something, dude. But yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna go grind it and clean it up and then paint it. One thing I can see a problem with this. Take all this welding stuff out of the way. One problem I see with this is that the bottom of the foot is now it's not a recess anymore. So the whole pad will be touching the ground. Wow. The welding went all the way through to the other side. So I heated that bad boy up pretty good. Looks like I missed a spot right here. It was hard to get to, so I can't really do it. But yeah, so the whole thing will be touching the ground now, it's just the way it was before with the other foot. So we'll see how long this one holds up. But it looks like it'll be pretty tough. And I'll let you know if it pops off because of my shitty welding. I may just pay someone to do it next time if this fucks up. Anyway, yeah, we'll clean it. Alright, well here it is. That's the final outcome. Yeah, it looks like dookie. It's time for me to paint it. I got the angle grinder. I got the angle grinder out, and I smoothed it as best I could. Took those little marbles off, and then I cleaned it up with the wire brush and a disc. So now I'm just gonna paint it. Painted aluminum. So what did we learn here? Don't let HadesOmega weld anything for you if you want it to look pretty. Basically. But hey, I think that was fine. It's not a safety type of weld, you know. It's not, my life doesn't depend on it, so I think it did it's functional. Is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna paint it now. There it is, all done. Apologize, it's dark now, but it's the winter time. But there it is. So I got it all painted up. I was able to put a new coat of paint on, at least on the bottom part of my side stand. Looks good. So I just gotta wait for it to dry, and then we'll actually try it out. And the moment of truth, will it hold the bike up, right, without busting right off? I'm pretty sure it's on there pretty damn good. I saw like some of the welds are kind of weak. It's like, but like, yeah, I kind of over welded it a little bit. Like on the backside, it's missing some welds, but for the most part, it's on there. You know, like I said, you could probably just, if you tacked welded on a couple places, it probably would have been fine. So there's the bottom. The bottom is just smooth aluminum. I imagine it will not hold that finish for very long though. So yeah, so I'll just let this dry overnight. Sorry, it's a little blurry. I'll let this dry overnight, and then we'll see if it holds the bike up. Yeah, it sure helps to have a center stand. If not, then you're gonna have to use like a jack or something to hold your bike up. So center stand helped a whole lot this time. And the bike is like, with the bike this way, the way it is right now, it's super easy to lift onto the side stand. I wish the bike was this light all the time, but I don't know. It's not like I took off a lot of stuff, right? The tank and the seat. Well, I'd imagine the tank weighs quite a bit, you know. The seat, a little bit, you know. But also the Rotopax isn't on there too, so that's probably what's weighing it down also. All right, so yeah. Just let that dry overnight, and then yeah, it's pretty cold right now, so I don't think it's gonna dry very soon. I put 2 coats on it. I think that should be fine. I can always coat it again later. All right, HadesOmega. Okay, there it is. It's done. It looks like it's pretty much part of the kickstand now, so let's find out if it'll hold the bike up. Pretty paint job. Well, anyway, so there it is. I got it on there. It's holding the bike up now. So it did not bust off when I let me go pull on it. Yep, there it is. So I mean, I imagine that might bend it, so don't do that too much. If you need to use it to move the bike around, you can do that. See. So there it is. It holds the bike up. Awesome. Success. HadesOmega.